Welcome along, fellow Dark Magician enthusiasts, to another video. Now, if you've seen the title of this video, you clicked on the video for that exact reason. Yes. Recent leaks are insinuating, or even confirming, that Dragoon and Dark Magician the Dragon Knight are coming to Duel Links. And DM will finally have nearly all of its current support. I say nearly because there is a couple of cards that aren't mentioned. But anyway, let's get into the leaks. Now, I can't say exactly where these leaks come from. If you know, you know. Main reason is because, we don't want Konami striking down these leaks and, getting the people that do leaks in trouble. Thank you very much, British Viper. Very much appreciated. Now, the first skill we have to go through is a Red Eyes skill. Hear me out. There's a reason why we're going through this. You can only use the skill's first and second effects once per duel if your deck contains a total of 15 or more Lord of the Red or Red Eyes cards. Really cool to see Red Eyes getting support. Red Eyes has their first effect, reveal one Lord of the Red, Red Eyes Black Dragon or Red Eyes Transmigration in your hand, and add one Lord of the Red or Red Eyes Transmigration from your deck to your hand. Then you can add one Red Eyes card from your deck to your hand. Now, it is very, very cool to see Red Eyes getting a skill in similar vein of Blue Eyes. Really cool stuff. Like, Red Eyes have been unplayable for so long, and it's nice to see Red Eyes getting Lord of the Red support. Like getting a skill that lets them use Lord of the Red and, have more plays at, at the disposal. Really cool stuff. Very, very sick to see. The second effect of this Red Eyes skill, though, is the main focus for this video. If your opponent controls a monster, or you control a face-up Red Eyes monster, add one Dark Magician, Gear Free the Red Eyes Iron Knight, Meteor Dragon Red Eyes Impact, Red Eyes Archfiend of Lightning, or Red Eyes Black Flare Dragon from outside of your deck to your hand. Send the remaining cards from outside of your deck to your graveyard. They can be summoned. Now, why would a Red Eyes skill mention Dark Magician? If you guys know, Red Eyes Dark Dragoon requires Dark Magician specifically and is the only Red Eyes fusion to require Dark Magician. So, this pretty well confirms that Dragoon is coming to the game. Now, whether it's going to be skill locked, or a bundle card, or a box card, we have no clue how it's coming. But this skill pretty well confirms it is coming. The official skill text might be slightly different. We don't entirely know, but these leaks indicate that Dragoon is coming, and it is crazy. If it's locked to Red Eyes, then fair enough. If we get access to it though, then it means we can just go absolutely crazy with Dragoon. Moving on to a new Dark Magician skill. Yes, you heard that correct. New Dark Magician skill. Not pulling your leg. I think Konami has decided, I don't think we were finished with Dark Magician. No, I think we need to give him another skill, Yeah, I think they need more skills. Because apparently we don't have enough. The only conditions this skill has: you can only use the skill's first and second effects once per duel if your deck contains a total of 15 or more Dark Magician or cards that mention it. No normal or special summoning restrictions whatsoever. All of our cards, including my boy Palladium Oracle Mahad, are summonable with the skill. It's a great day. Well, let's move on to the effects before we go too far. The first effect: shuffle one card from your hand to your deck and play one Primite Dragon from your hand face up to your field. Then add two Dark Magician or cards that mentions it from your deck to your hand. Now, you might be thinking, is there no mention from deck? Apparently not. We don't know if the skill is slightly different, or if the official text is different to what the leak text is. We have no clue. Going off the leak, if you can only play Primite Dragon from our hand, then that presents a problem where we need to have Primite Dragon in our hand, or we need to get a way to it. And if we don't have a way to it, then we can't use the effect. A bit annoying, but it is what it is. Also, we still have the shuffle requirement for whatever reason. I don't know why, unless they're saying, hey, you can put a brick away. And it doesn't set up Magician's Combination or Salvation or anything like that for us for free like Master of the Dark and Chaos does. So this skill does have a slightly different playstyle to Master of the Dark and Chaos. We'll have to see how it goes when we actually get our hands on it. The second effect is a very cool effect though. Have a look at this. If your opponent controls a monster, or you control a face-up Dragon type Dark Magician, set one Dark Magician or one Dark Magician girl from your deck to your field. its battle position can be changed. You cannot set a card that's already on your field with this effect. Then, add 1 the Eye of Timaeus from outside your deck to your hand. Now, the only Dragon type Dark Magician we have in our archetype is, of course, Dark Magician the Dragon Knight, since its name becomes Dark Magician while it's on the field or in the graveyard. So this is pretty much a confirmation that Dark Magician the Dragon Knight is coming to Duel Links. Whether it's a box card, a bundle card, or something like that, we don't know. Or if it's skill locked, we don't know. We will have to find out later on once the stuff comes. Like, you know, I've got no clue. It'll be very interesting to see. Now with the skill saying you cannot set a card that's already on your field with this effect, one of two things will happen when we start using this skill. Scenario 1, if we have Dark Magician the Dragon Knight on our skill and we activate the second effect, the skill will only allow us to set Dark Magician Girl and then give us the Eye of Timaeus. This does help get DMG out onto the field, lets combination be live, but we can't make, you know, Dark Cavalry or Dark Paladin or any of those other monsters since we can't get DM onto the field specifically. Though you still can use Dark Magician Dragon Knight as material for the Eye of Timaeus since its name is Dark Magician while it's on the field. Scenario 2, you activate the skill while you have Dark Magician the Dragon Knight on the field, and for whatever reason, the skill might recognize you don't have the actual card that's originally named Dark Magician on the field, so it will allow you to set Dark Magician onto the field. Who knows? At the moment, we don't really have a proper understanding of how the skill is going to function. It's most likely going to be Scenario A, but it could be Scenario B, you never know. If it's Scenario B, really awesome. If it's Scenario A, at least it helps solve the brick problem and gives us a free the Eye of Timaeus that we can use to go into any of our other Dark Magician fusions. Being able to add the Eye of Timaeus from outside of a deck turns the one card that we always wanted in our deck to use and, like, you know, search. Even though Konami retrained the card in the TCG OCG, we get to finally use the Eye of Timaeus without having it in our deck whatsoever. So you want an instant Dark Magician Girl, the Dragon Knight? No worries. Dark Paladin? Sure. Dragoon? Even better. Dark Cavalry? Let's go for it, man. Amulet Dragon? Based. Dark Magician, the Knight of Dragon Magic? Sure. All of our Dark Dragons? Summonable. And all of our Dark Spellcaster fusions? Summonable. You could even summon the Dark Magicians with the Eye of Timaeus, if you really wanted to. But man, this is... I won't lie, this feels pretty insane. It feels very surreal, very cool. I'm a big fan of this. I don't know which skill is going to be the strongest skill. Very interesting, but we'll see what happens, you know? We will absolutely see what happens. And as you may have guessed by the screenshot here, which shows a bunch of card names, this is the card database modifications, and you will have noticed that Timaeus the United Dragon is listed there. With the Master of the Dark and Chaos skill listing a level 8 light monster, I had a massive feeling that Timaeus the United Dragon was going to be added, and it seems like I was correct that we are getting it, even indicating the skill mentioning the monster directly. We are 100% getting Timaeus the United Dragon. We're also getting Primite cards, which is actually insane. Primite Dragon Ether Barrel, Primite Drill Beam, Primite Lordly Load is a very good engine for Dark Magician that players use in the TCG OCG. It's crazy that we're getting it here in Duel Links this early. We've got a lot of stuff to play around with now. It is absolutely insane what we have access to now. What do you guys reckon of the cards and the skills? You guys like the new skill? Do you hate it? What do you reckon Dragoon and Dragon Knight are going to be? You reckon they're going to be bundle cards? Skill locked cards? What do you guys reckon? And what about the Primite cards? Do you guys reckon you'll try them out? Not try them out? Let me know in the comments below. I know my voice is hurting a lot, but I'm feeling very excited for this new direction. And before I close up the video, you may be wondering what my earlier comment was about nearly everything in the game. There are still 3 cards left to go that we do not have yet. Bond between teacher and student, which is a skill locked card, attack dual skill only. Dark Burning Magic, which is also a tag duel only skill card, and Chaos Scepter Blast, which we have no indication of whether it's coming or not. And yeah, those are the only 3 cards left to be added to the game before we have all of Dark Magician's current support, barring the brand new mod support and the Shining Sarcophagus engine. So will we see these cards anytime soon? Who knows? We have absolutely no clue, but I am hoping that Konami do give us them soon, so that we can absolutely destroy the meta. With that being said, thank you all very much for watching. I'll see you all next time.